Joe Biden. The President of the United States of America just cannot seem to get any break in the news lately. And it seems like every single other day we get a new news story about how Joe Biden has lost it, is looking very confused, is slurring words.
Man that is younger than any Biden woman.
How he always keeps falling and tripping, and in general, just saying that Biden is completely out of his mind. A lot of people are questioning if Joe Biden is really fit mentally to run the country. And guys, as a Russian, the only thing I can really say to that is... first time? And the reason I'm saying that is that not that long ago in Russia, we had pretty much the exact same thing with the president Boris Yeltsin. I mean, you guys probably have seen these videos of Joe Biden being lost and confused on where he needs to go at, like, you know, official events or whatever. There's a ton of these videos coming out now. And everybody's essentially saying, look, Joe Biden has lost his mind, demented, doesn't know where he's at. Well, guys, Boris Yeltsin also had a lot of the same things where he always tried to go somewhere where he didn't need to go. He never knew where he was like half the time, and also he had to be heavily coordinated by his guards and everything like that. So, or for example, we all know this classic video of Joe Biden falling down the stairs of the airplane. Absolute classic, yes. Joe Biden, you know, who's probably gonna outlive all you motherfuckers that are eating chips watching this video on YouTube right now, still. Yes, laugh at the old man falling down the stairs, but also, Boris Yeltsin had a kind of a bit of the same situation, where he also almost fell down the stairs in an airplane.
Ой, президент чуть не упал.
It is your boy Roman, your favorite neighborhood Russian, and in today's video, I would like to make my case about why Joe Biden, in my opinion, is the reincarnation or the new Boris Yeltsin. Yes, welcome back, Boris Nikolaevich, we missed you. If you ever watched any politician compilation videos, you've probably seen videos of Boris Yeltsin doing crazy stuff. He has a ton of videos of him doing very goofy stuff and acting really strange in public, at public events or at governmental visits, etc. He has a ton of infamous videos of him being drunk, or, you know, that video with Bill Clinton where he was laughing at him. But in fact, the truth is that in a lot of those videos, Yeltsin was not simply just drunk, but actually sick. So guys, let's check out a couple of clips of Joe Biden and Boris Yeltsin acting weird, and let's try to compare them and maybe draw some parallels so that you guys understand my theory. Yes, classic. A lot of people who hate Biden always talk about how he's like inappropriate or weird around children and women, and that he's like groping or sniffing people or whatever. I don't know, guys, but fucking Boris Yeltsin was actually groping people and like grabbing young women and throwing them into the sea. So, you know, that's interesting right there, right? I think it's kind of hilarious. Another classic clip right here. You see, like, he has to be shown where to go. He doesn't know what he's doing. He wanted to start marching and they had to catch him. They had to stop him. And Yeltsin's had many moments like this, right? Again, he had trouble walking and standing. He did weird things in the camera, which Joe Biden has also been doing recently as far as I understand, right? Oh yeah, this one also. I think Yeltsin is right here, so look at this guy. Look at him go. Almost getting run over by a bus and fighting his own team. That is so Russian right there. Awesome. It's awesome. So we have this from a year ago, right? I mean, that's fine though, right? Wait, there's some worse ones for sure, right? Oh yeah, there's this one, that's pretty recent, yeah, where he kind of just like went for a walk when everybody was like talking to each other, and Giorgia Meloni had to kind of bring the geezer back for a photo. But I don't know, maybe he was looking at some guy like there or something, you know what I mean? But he does appear confused, definitely. Joe Biden is so funny looking, man.
Your mark is going to be the blue one to the left.
How y'all doing?
He's so cool.
You've got a blue mark.
He's hilariously awesome.
I'll stand my blue mark, and then I'm going to say load each one of you.
Yes, sir. I'll help you get started.
And you can see why he needs the help.
Yeah, he's confused. He's a little lost in time and space, right? That's just something that happens to a lot of leaders of this age. And once again, they're like the same guy, basically, right? But actually, to be completely honest, what really inspired me in the first place to even talk about this is this clip right here, right? That started going viral of him, like, kind of looking like he's a little bit, you know, forgetting where he is in time and space. Just the way he's holding his hands and kind of like, he's really somewhere like not here. And he's just looking at, you know, the stare, right? Guys, tell me he doesn't look like Yeltsin here. Like, is this not the most Yeltsin thing I've ever fucking seen in my life? He's got that look. Okay, let me demonstrate what I mean. You guys remember this face right here, okay? This face. So this right here is a video of Yeltsin in his later years. I think this is 1999, so pretty much like it's the last months of him in power, right? So he's given a awards to a Russian musician here essentially, and just look at the way his face looks. He's got that stare, you know what I mean? He's kind of like, I don't know how to really describe it, it's just the 1,000-yard stare when your brain is having trouble with thoughts. Oh, here's this video of actually President Yeltsin leaving his office and actually sort of giving the office to Vladimir Putin, the new president. And you know, he's crying and everything. He's very, very old. He's just look at his face. It's just that same, like, I don't know how to describe it, hopeless, sad, empty stare that they both have that is freaking me out. When I saw that video of Biden, I was like, this is Yeltsin. This is so Yeltsin-esque that it is actually unbelievable, so I had to record this. And overall, apart from, you know, just being overall kind of slow and having that weird stare, and also apart from tripping and falling often and not knowing where to go and being confused, or apart from, you know, being inappropriate with women or whatever, the overall demeanor of Joe Biden and Yeltsin is just very similar in the way that their ability to publicly speak has degraded, kind of. Because Yeltsin a lot of the time in his later years was like barely understandable. So here's like a classic clip again, right?
We'll teach Donald Trump a valuable lesson. Don't mess with the women in America unless you want to get the benefit.
She knows so long as she was denied, our freedom can never be secured.
So yeah, sometimes he mispronounces stuff, or he can go into a weird rant, kind of like that one about, you know, corn pop. But once again, Yeltsin was basically the same.
Личный характер у вас соответствует примерно уровню требований президента. Это хорошо.
It takes him like a minute to string like a 5-6 word sentence together. And he's kind of just blabbing. Like he's like kind of just not speaking properly.
Решить финансирование по Дагестану полностью. Никаких долгов, чтобы федеральной власти не было.
Or this right here, what he's talking about is irrelevant. Just look at the way he moves and like... Tell me that does not look like Biden-esque. You know what I mean? And again, when Yeltsin was actually leaving the presidential seat, in his last ever New Year's address, this is what he spoke like.
У меня более важной задачи. Я ухожу. Я сделал все, что мог.
So again, he's like barely speaking. But if you look up his speech from like 1987 or something, right? He's completely different, totally different.
Но ведь не может быть такого, что человек вот думает так, и все остальные тоже должны обязательно думать только так.
He's completely different. He can actually speak, and you know, that's very much the same with Biden. When you watch videos of Biden speaking now and you watch videos of him speaking before, totally two completely different people. Now, when it comes to Yeltsin, we do actually know that he was sick throughout this entire time, so a lot of his cognitive ability was affected by that. He's actually survived multiple heart attacks and heart surgery, and overall since the year of 1996 until 1999 when he quit, Yeltsin was kind of being a president on and off, and he really was not doing anything. He was mostly out of office because of health reasons all the time. A lot of the times he would literally be missing from the public eye for months on end because he would be undergoing some sort of treatments. But I guess at the end of the day, like, we gotta give Biden credit still, because Biden is clearly an old man. However, at least he's not like an active alcoholic, which Boris Yeltsin was, of course. And his alcoholism obviously added to his health problems. But I guess maybe if Joe Biden was not from Florida or whatever he's from, I don't even know. Maybe if he was from Yekaterinburg, just like Boris Yeltsin, he'd be probably drinking too. Let's be honest. And also, here's something that I cannot ignore. The health and the state of Joe Biden is usually being compared to Vladimir Putin in a lot of propaganda to sort of show that, you know, Russia is doing better than America and Russia is, you know, a more sensible country or whatever. And the thing is, we actually do not really know anything about Putin's health. He's super private about it, he's super concerned about it clearly. And there's all sorts of rumors always coming out, you know, you always see these crazy thumbnails, crazy headlines or whatever saying that Putin has cancer or Parkinson's or whatever now. But so far, we actually have no proof of the real health condition of Putin. But he usually appears to be well health-wise, you know, for pretty much all the time. But of course, you know, as an expert of Vladimir Putin myself, I've recently been noticing that he's kind of changed a little bit. Sometimes he does slur things just a little bit. Like here, for example.
Трехкратным ура! Набрали воздуха и...
But also, other than that, another thing that I've noticed recently is that Vladimir Putin started to forget or like started having trouble remembering certain people's names. And it's in particular the worst when it comes to the current president of Kazakhstan, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. Obviously, Kazakhstan is heavily affiliated with Russia, it's a post-Soviet country, so Russian and Kazakhstan officials do meet. And there's been a ton of times when Vladimir Putin completely mispronounced the name of the president of Kazakhstan. Instead of calling him Kassym-Jomart Kemelyevich, which should be like his full respectful version of his name, he always just says like Kemel Shemelich. He can never remember the guy's fucking name. Or maybe I guess he's just like refusing to remember it or something. Maybe they just have beef like that, but I'm not sure. Now, of course, guys, with this video, you need to understand that I'm not in any way trying to say that, oh, Joe Biden, you know, Sleepy Joe is demented or whatever, Vladimir Putin, though, and Trump are so much fucking cooler. No, I'm definitely not from that kind of camp, you know. I think Trump also clearly has cognitive issues. He's also super, super old. No, I'm just kind of pointing out something that I noticed, and all I really have to say here is, overall, it is just really sad that we, you guys, as, you know, Westerners or, you know, citizens of the United States of America, right? And I, as a citizen of Russia, that we have to sort of live with this, that we essentially live in a system where we cannot really affect anything. And you know, we essentially have two very old, ancient candidates in the United States. Joe Biden versus Donald Trump, that's the only choice that you really get, the only choice that matters. So you have to accept that you're gonna be living with an old geezer as a president in America. And also we have that in Russia too, so it's just really sad that we, the people who are supposed to be, you know, in control or whatever, but of course we're not supposed to be in control, but you know, I just like to add a little bit of populism here, okay? Anyway, we the people are not in control of anything. We cannot really do anything about the fact that our countries that have so much potential and have so many smart and actually decent people in them are being led by very, very old men that essentially are having some sort of health issues and probably should be retired and chilling by the pool somewhere with a couple of rugrats, you know what I'm saying? It is truly very sad, but guys, yes, that is the great world that we live in, and once again, guys, I think I have made my case that Joe Biden might just be the American version of Boris Yeltsin. So if you guys ever wondered what it's like to have Boris Yeltsin as a president, there you go. Now you can try it out yourself for free 99. It's free because it's already happening and you're probably going to get 4 years more of it. Well, actually, I hope so. Because the alternative to that might be even worse, so... On that note, I think I'm gonna end this video. If you guys did enjoy it, then please make sure to slap that like on it. And also, once again, if you guys would like to support me additionally, and that is financially, then go over to the link down in the description and become a YouTube member. It is basically like YouTube's own version of Patreon, and it's a monthly donation. It's the best way to support me. Or if you want to do a one-time donation, you can do a super thanks underneath this video. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.